Hey YouTube, welcome to another episode of News in 2 Minutes, bringing you the news that you need to know every day. Let's begin. The prospect of large-scale warfare in the Middle East appears to be rising as both the United States and Russia have near simultaneously announced plans to begin arming opposing sides of the Syrian civil war. Russia, who has vetoed 3 Security Council resolutions aimed at sanctioning Syria over its civil war, finalized a meeting between country representatives on Monday, confirming that all weapons contracts between the two countries are in place and that delivery will continue as planned. On the same day, the Pentagon provided the U.S. Congress with a detailed list of military options that the country may use, while the House of Representatives Intelligence Committee seized the appropriate legal requirements, paving the way for the U.S. to institute a no-fly zone as well as conduct direct military support of the Free Syrian Army. In a related move, Israel reportedly warned the UN Security Council on Tuesday that the country will continue to attack Syria as long as its stockpile of chemical weapons remain and if Russia follows through with its delivery of anti-aircraft missiles that are said to be en route to the country now. Protesters in Bulgaria trapped more than 100 lawmakers inside the country's parliament building this morning when protests that have been mostly peaceful for over 40 days turned violent. A federal official has confirmed that a large fire has broken out at a separate gas well in the Gulf of Mexico following an unstoppable rupture in the well. Firefighting vessels and well control experts have been called to the scene but were unable to near the rig due to the flames. Officials continue to stress that this latest blowout will not near the damage of the 2010 Gulf oil spill. However, the Federal Aviation Administration as well as the Coast Guard have strictly limited access to the area, making independent verification impossible. Despite multiple medical studies that have linked glyphosate to a number of human diseases, the Environmental Protection Agency has increased the amount of the pesticide that food production farms around the country are allowed to spray on their fields. Scientists are warning that long-term exposure to the chemical will have disastrous results on the human body, noting that the new guidelines allow more than 100,000 times the limit required to induce certain types of cancer cells. And to wrap things up to 500 inmates have escaped from 2 high-security prisons in Iraq. Manufacturing around the world continues to decline, and an earthquake measuring 5.9 struck in the southern ring of fire in today's Quake Watch. And that's it for this episode of News in 2 Minutes. Check back tomorrow for more news that the aware need the most. This week's News in 2 Minutes is brought to you by tshtfplan.com, where even the officials go for news, and sqmetals.com for all your precious metal needs.